What up, guys? Kevin here. Happy Diablo 4 early access day. I have just accessed it. Had to spend $2 on some currency to get in. I guess another way around is just to download a game. I got my rogue all set up. Gonna be a fun weekend. You know who's not having a fun weekend? Arcane. Because Arcane wanted Redfall to be canceled? What? So this story was from Jason Schreier, aka Fuckface. I saw Kid Smooth. I'm watching a video on Kid Smooth over the same thing, and he says, like, whenever Xbox has an event or something good going on, Fuckface over here shits on their parade. And I haven't followed Jason Schreier in years because he blocked me. I think he blocked everybody. But I know he doesn't like Xbox or he doesn't like Microsoft. There's people that have a very weird disease. They have something that just make them hate things. Just hate things. Like, I love shitting on PlayStation. I'm going to do it in this video. But do I, like, really hate PlayStation? No. And I see PlayStation guys that love shitting on Xbox, but I can tell it's like a hobby. They have fun doing it. And then there's some where, like, it's personal. It's personal. But fuckfaced over here. Right before the Xbox event, things are looking up for Xbox. We've got this, like, Fable teaser. PlayStation had such a bad showcase that Xbox is out here not even tempering expectations. They're getting cocky themselves, and we're getting cocky. Like, yeah, we deserve it. It's time. It's time. But did a story on Redfall, which, why did it take like a month? You're Jason Schreier. What do you do? Just put out a tweet like, hey, anyone at Arcane want to talk to me about what happened with Redfall? I'm sure you'll get people like right away. But he was just sitting on his story for a while. Not to go into Kid Smooth here. Saying before an event, which is still a little bit over a week away, but still. Like, it took you a month to find out that Arcane wanted the game canceled. So when Xbox or Microsoft bought Bethesda, people at Arcane wanted it to be canceled. Now, it sounds like they didn't approach Xbox. They were just hoping Xbox would do it. I think Xbox looked at the portfolio like, cool, we're going to get Starfield, we're going to get Doom, we're going to get Wolfenstein. And like, oh, Redfall, all right. We'll take Redfall as well. I mean, speak up, motherfuckers. You want your game canceled, speak up. Talk to Microsoft. Say, hey, we're not really feeling this project since you guys own us and not ZeniMax here. I mean, they had access to Phil Spencer or somebody, right? I know Xbox was hands off. I know people are giving them crap for being hands off. But we got, since Xbox bought Bethesda, they put out Deathloop, which was good. They put out Ghostwire Tokyo, which was good and I like. And Hi-Fi Rush is still my game of the year. Well, Diablo 4 is now out. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. And I think 3 out of 4, Xbox will take that. The Redfall, yeah, there were issues. But yeah, that's on Arcane for not speaking up. And at the end of the day, it's Redfall. Who cares? Who cares? But I'm seeing a lot of people turn this into, oh, this is Xbox fault for not canceling it. Like, yeah, Xbox is going to cancel a game. Arcane, who's just been making bangers, and they're going to cancel Redfall before it comes out. It would have become Scalebound 2.0. Phil Spencer gets asked about Scalebound probably daily. And he put out Redfall. They went with a go-ahead just because I don't care. If I cancel the game, people are going to ask me about Scalebound and Redfall. So, and now we need to address, I guess a lot of people, like over 70% of developers left Arcane because they're making single-player bangers like Prey and whatnot. And then they're making a multiplayer game. Well, I mean, that's all under ZeniMax that wanted to do multiplayer games or live service games. And they haven't been turning out too well for Bethesda. I still think Fallout 76 done okay. I don't know if it's the numbers they like to do, but I think the numbers are all right. Along with ESO. I don't know what else they have, but yeah, developers are like, hey, I don't want to work on a live service game. They leave. They go bye-bye. Now that Arcane, or whoever this team at Arcane gets to work on, I don't know, the follow-up to Prey, a single-player game, they're going to attract development back. They're probably going to get a lot of developers back. That's all it takes. They may even announce it at the showcase, like, hey, we're working on this game. Come on down. So, and why is it so unique to Xbox when every other studio out there goes through this? They have a ton of talent leaving. But when Xbox does it, it's like, oh my God, what's wrong with them? PlayStation had to go out of their way to pay an extra $1 billion to retain talent at Bungie. And I think people at Bungie are still leaving. It's like, that's just how game development works. All right, you guys are working on this project. I'm going to go over to this side of town or wherever and work on this other project I want to work at. It's very, from what it looks like, I'm not Jason Schreier here, but it seems very fluid. You're making a game, and depending on that type of game, it's going to attract certain developers. And I think if Arcane goes back to making Arcane games, I think they'll get their talent back. I think didn't BioWare get some talent back since they're making, I guess, better games than Anthem, Mass Effect Andromeda? And plus, over the course of time, people are going to retire and stuff and do other things. But, yeah, I don't know. It's what did we learn? I guess the thing is, like, I guess Arcane wanted it canceled. I guess that's it. I don't know. It's kind of a non-news story, right? Like, it's such old news. I guess within, like, the last, or within maybe a couple weeks after the game launched, maybe it would have been newsworthy, but it just feels like a nothing story, a nothing burger. So, yeah, who cares? All right, well, I'm done talking about the Redfall and Fuckface here, which I got to say, I played a little bit of Redfall. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. The internet would make you think it's the worst thing ever. Now, from what I played, I'm like, this is all right. It's all right. But, hey. And if I'm PlayStation, I said I was going to shit on PlayStation. I need to do it because I just realized, like, man, you got developers wanting to quit because they have to make games as a service. And we saw what PlayStation's doing. They're going all in on games as a service. Things aren't looking up for PlayStation. Where are we going to see those videos? Or those news stories from Fuckface here? Now, to credit, he did the whole PlayStation's going Hollywood and everything. Big budget blockbusters. And what do we see? We saw a trailer for a movie instead of an actual game. So I'll give him credit there. But I don't think things are looking good at PlayStation. I don't. If they're really going all in on the live service route, and people are like, oh, no, it's different studios. They got different studios doing it. Like, yeah, but, I mean, you're seeing the actual studios of these games having to step in because these other studios are fucking things up. Well, good times. Good times, PlayStation. I think after all the negative news with Xbox, I think people would still rather be on Team Xbox right now than PlayStation, when all we've seen is just Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 had no pop. You know why it had no pop? Because we played Spider-Man 1 recently. We played Miles Morales recently. And now we see just more of the same. So, hopefully PlayStation's working on that pop. That announcement that gets, like, I think it goes to Tsushima 2. I think that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. It's really about it. But anyways, I gotta go. Back to Diablo 4. Love it. I'll talk to you later. Later.